Guys, it's Aubrey and long time no see. If you are a new subscriber, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So I have been missing for, I want to say it's been about 2 weeks now. We went on a vacation. I'll give you one guess. We went to Southern California, and we took our son to the beach for the very first time. You guys, I felt as a parent like epic fail. My son is 11 and we have never taken him to the beach. I was just like, oh my God. So we went to the beach. We went to Laguna Beach, and he absolutely loved the beach and the waves. So we did that, and then we spent a day at Knott's Berry Farm. Then we went to so we spent an entire day at Knott's Berry Farm. And I haven't been to Knott's Berry Farm. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna kind of share my age here a little bit, but I don't think I've been to Knott's Berry Farm for like 40 years. Kind of grew up going to Disneyland. So, and then we went to Universal Studios, which was a ton of fun. Had never been to Universal Studio. And then the rest of our vacation we spent at Disneyland, and we had an absolutely amazing, great time. The weather was perfect, not too hot, not too cold. Lines were not too bad. So I'm back. So I'm gonna share with you what I got through. I'm gonna just say kind of like the last 2 weeks. And obviously one of those weeks we were not even home. So there was no home fragrance going on in this house. So I have a couple of retail, one Scentsy, and the rest is vendor. So let's just dive into this, because that's why you're here, right? To hear about the wax. So the first thing that we got through was a hand soap in Bright Summer Days from Bath and Body Works. And the notes on this is coconut milk, sunny starfruit, and warm sands. And this was in my son's bathroom. He picked this, and I have to smell it because it's been 2 weeks and I don't remember. Yeah, this smells like the beach, which is kind of funny since we went to the beach on our vacation. So yeah, this is just kind of a not like super strong sunscreen, slight sunscreen, and then you get a little bit of the almost kind of like what you would think like sand would smell like. So that was really nice. And then you definitely get like a hint of that coconut. So I would probably repurchase this for my kiddo. So that's that. And then we got through a candle in Laundry Day so it's Bath and Body Works, but it's part of the White Barn collection. And it's Chris Eucalyptus, Lavender, and Fresh Air. And we're gonna see if we can get that in there without the glare. So I actually did burn this one, and as you guys can see, they burned all the way down. So this is a rarity for me. Very rarely do I get a candle from Bath and Body Works that doesn't start giving me issues kind of like at the midpoint. This sucker, which it's probably a blessing in disguise, because I don't particularly like laundry scents. I used to love laundry scents, and when I bought this, I'm gonna say let's see if I can tell what year I bought this. Yeah, I'm not really sure. But I'm gonna guess that I bought this probably a couple years ago when I loved laundry scents. Um, but yeah, my nose has evolved. I've been exposed to vendor wax, which, you know, vendors are very creative with their blends. And I have had the opportunity to smell laundry mixed with fruit. So, but this was super strong. This was smacking in the face the entire time it was going. So if you like laundry and you like super strong scents, then I highly recommend you pick up Laundry Day from Bath and Body Works. You will not be disappointed. Okay, so we got through one bar of Born to Shine from Scentsy. I apologize, I do not have the scent notes on this, but this was a floral scent. And it's interesting because as you can see, this is like, you can see it's kind of like wrinkled. It doesn't look too horribly bad on the back, but it's definitely a juicy bar. This used to be really strong. And this time when I put it in my warmer, it was a little bit lighter, which I was surprised because typically when I have these super juicy bars from Scentsy, they perform like champs. But this one, for some reason, I don't know why, it just got juicy and the scent just kind of evaporated. So happy to have this out of my collection. If I saw it again, I don't think I would repurchase it just because like floral scents are not like my jam. But when this was strong, it like went for 2 days. I typically get a solid 2 days out of my Scentsy. So that's what I got through with Scentsy. And now we're gonna move on to vendor. So I finished up a cherry lemonade crush from Pacific Northwest Wax Melts. So this was really good. This was a tart cherry lemonade scent. This particular company, Pacific Northwest, is not in business anymore. So I'm kind of bummed because I get pretty good performance from the wax. It is a harder wax, so I end up having to use this in like a hot plate, but it went all day for me. So I really enjoyed this. I thought this was a great summer scent. And obviously I can't repurchase this particular scent from this vendor, but if I saw like a cherry lemonade from a different vendor, I would absolutely purchase. Okay, this is pumpkin parcel wax melts. This was blueberry muffin, and I won this in a giveaway from Brenda Summers. She has a channel here on YouTube, so thank you, Brenda, for gifting this to me. This was just a basic blueberry. The wax was super soft, so I ended up putting it in a Scentsy warmer, and it went for like about 6 hours. So decent. Would I repurchase? Probably not, because I felt like this was just your basic blueberry, and I feel like I can get pretty much basic blueberry from a lot of places, and I'm not trying to really expand who I'm purchasing from. I'm kind of trying to bring that in a little bit smaller so I can just purchase from vendors that I really enjoy. So, but it was nice. I enjoyed it. Then we did Lavender Vanilla Adipose. Today is October 3rd from L3 Waxy Wonders. You guys, this was amazing. I'm sure I'm not even going to be able to smell it, but you got that lavender. And then you got the October 3rd. Oh, it was so good. And I ended up, you know, with L3 Waxy Wonders, I'm able to put her wax in any warmer in my home. So I think, if memory serves me correctly, I believe I had this in a hot plate and a Scentsy warmer, and it went all day and was phenomenal. I love today is October 3rd, and the lavender vanilla was really nice. I really like lavender. This was more of a sweet lavender than an herbal lavender, but it was really, really nice. So if I saw this, I would definitely repurchase this. Okay, guys, I'm getting through some Rose Girls. I've been trying to like get through some Rose Girls because I want to buy some more Rose Girls. So I finished up Badger State Cocoa, which is hot cocoa, peppermint, and marshmallow smoothie from Rose Girls. And I know that that's not really like a summer scent, but I only had a couple pieces left, so I wanted to just get it done and make it an empty in my collection. I've had this since 2022. It is not double bagged. I just store all my wax in my closet, and this performed phenomenal. Went for an entire day. That her peppermint in the hot cocoa, super strong. And if I see this here in the near future, I probably will pick some up for the holiday season because I absolutely love this scent. Two bags from Rose Girls. It's unheard of. So this one was very interesting. So I've had this for a while. This is another one that I've had since 2022. This is Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper Marshmallow Smoothie from Rose Girls. So this one was a scent that I tried everything. Every warmer, every type of warmer. I moved it around in different locations in my house, and I could not get this to perform. So I have the Diamond Milk Warmer at work. So I thought, you know what? Let's just take a couple of pieces. I'm going to take it to the office and just finish it up because clearly it's not performing. If I get anything, it'll be a super light scent, which is kind of what I prefer to have at work. That way other people aren't, you know, getting smacked in the face with my fragrance. This performed like a champ at work. Like, you could smell the cherry, you could smell the vanilla, and you could get like that cola. You guys, it was amazing. So, you know, I really do think that sometimes just if you have something, it doesn't perform in one place, try a different place. And just because something performs like amazing in my home doesn't always mean it's going to perform phenomenal, amazing for you. So I'm just putting that out there because I like to keep it real and honest on my channel. Okay, this was amazing. This is from Lavender and Speckles. This is Barbershop and Pink Lavender. Absolutely loved this scent. So for me, the lavender didn't really come out like super strong on this blend. For me, I got mostly the Barbershop, and I just love Barbershop. Barbershop to me just smells like a clean, fresh man that's like just gotten out of the shower but hasn't put cologne on. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't smell soapy either. It just smells like a really nice, clean man. And Lavender and Speckles is another vendor that I can put in any of my warmers. So for that reason, Lavender and Speckles and Rose Girls and L3 are definitely vendors that I will definitely be repurchasing from, because I am getting to that point with my wax journey where I've played Mad Scientist for enough years, and now I want to just be able to grab my wax, throw it in a warmer, no matter what type of warmer it is, and go on with my day. So absolutely love this. Definitely would repurchase. And then last but not least, so this was older wax, and I have quite a bit of this from 2022, so I need to get through it and start melting it. So this is Casper, and I gotta take off. So this is Wondering. I always say it, I always screw it up. Oh, and Ray Ray is coming to say hello. Do you want to say hello to everybody? Do you want to say hello? So apparently she likes to just come into my videos to be with me, but she's rude. She doesn't want to say hi to you guys. So this is Wandering in Wonderland, and this particular blend is cotton candy, fresh cotton sheets, and toasted marshmallow. And this was really nice. This was definitely like, you could pick up the marshmallow and you could get the cotton candy. But like I said, this was a bit older, so I ended up putting this in a hot plate warmer, and it only went for like 6 hours. So that's kind of, I mean, it's fine. 6 hours is totally fine. I know that a lot of people that buy from vendors say they get like 6 hours from most vendors. I tend to get a little bit more, but I think that has to do with the size of my home. I could be wrong. I don't know the exact science behind it, but I do know that older wax definitely has to go in a hot plate, and it doesn't last as long. So I'm definitely going to put an effort into getting through some of this wax so that it doesn't go completely scentless. And I'm sure you guys will see more from this vendor in my next empties. So I'm gonna sneeze. All right. So, you guys, thank you very much for spending a little time with me to see what I got through in my home fragrance. And I'm going to be doing a couple of videos. I don't know like the time frame of them, but I do want to let you know that they are coming. I'm going to do a video pretty much talking about why I started my YouTube channel and my wax journey. And then I'm going to do a second video, which is going to, so the second video that I'm going to be doing is talking about my no-buy. So I did a year no-buy, and so I just kind of want to talk to all of you guys and share with you how that went, all of the motions that I went through during that no-buy, and just share the outcome that I got after doing an entire year of not purchasing. Now, I'm not going to tell you that it was a 100% no-buy, because I did buy a couple of things in that year, but it was very, very minimal. And then in that video, when I talk about my no-buy, I will talk kind of to you guys about the new way I'm going to be doing my videos on my channel, and some topics that I'm going to be introducing into my channel that have all evolved from going through a year no-buy. So that's what I have coming. So I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope that you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.